Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how I'm planning to build this enclosure for my new battery and solar system setup. So let's get right to it. I built this little, I guess you'd call it a platform or a new floor, and it's plenty strong to support my entire weight. So what I did, I just took, these are actually scrap pieces from when I cut these down to size, and I barely had to cut them down at all, and I just matched them to these contours, like this one, like this, so it's not touching the wire or anything. And that one just rests there, and then I got another one right there, and it just rests on the back there. Then I'm getting really good at cutting this stuff. Look how straight I got this cut, and then I just screwed some square dowel to it, and then I did the same thing for the other side, but I attached a little side piece, and it fits right there. And then the battery, I need to figure out how to get a board down here. Okay, so check this out. This is how I've been going about designing and cutting this stuff, the MDF. Cut this down this line, and then I'm going to cut it in half here and then kind of make a box around the battery, but it won't be going all the way around. You'll see. But anyway, this is so I would just measure and then put a line, and then I use a piece of super strut and to make sure, because this is super straight, so that's how I'll make my line. And then I just use these things. If you ever need to clamp anything, these are awesome. I love them. So then I just clamp one there, take my razor and just keep slicing down here and try and get a nice deep groove in, and then pull this off, then use these to clamp it to the workbench here, and then just go through that groove I made with this saw, and it's been this is really easy material to work with, and it's got a little give, but as long as you're putting like supports in between places, it's pretty awesome. Alright, so check it out. You can see I drilled a small hole first, and then I just took the bigger bit and put it in, and then just drilled out a little like countersink hole for each of them, and then you just stick your screw in there, and then you can just screw them right in. There you go. Got it going into a dowel, and then it's connecting this piece here. So this is going to be flipped upside down, and the battery is actually going to sit on this. Okay, here's a quick look at it. That's where the battery will sit. Passenger side, driver's side. Wow, it is like perfect. I mean, it doesn't want to move. There. Yeah, so I think I'll have the it on the side, just so there's no way that the bed could fall and touch the leaves, and that way there'll be this thing in between it. Can't get a good angle on it.
Get it from like up here.
There we go. I don't want to touch the web and have it think I'm a bug. I've never seen a black widow before.
Alright, looks sick.
Okay, so this little grommet rubber piece, it's filthy. It came from right there. Zoom out so you can see. That's where the grommet came out, and I put some kill mat around there to kind of protect the wire. And I'll probably put something else around there too, and then I'll get it real snug once I have it set where I want it. And then here's the wire. So that'll just go to the negative here. And then you can see right up here. So there's the throttle. It's like up in there. And you see it. Where did it go? It's really hard to see up there. See, there's that like slit in the material. I can't reach it, but that's where it's coming out there. You can kind of see it there. Okay, so I have fed the wires through my grommet. I'm gonna put some rubber around there and make it more grommet-like. And anyway, I'll have this fuse. I still have to add that to this wire. Or that's not a fuse, that's a breaker. Screw a fuse, and you're just replacing fuses. And that way you don't have to. So then it's coming down through there, and I need to figure this out too. I think I'm going to put it in some conduit cover, because I just have it poking underneath here and get real close to the e-brake going through there. So I need to maybe pull this thing out, see if I can feed it around the other way. I got to go on underneath where I'm going to have this thing mounted. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking with the solar wires. So they'll just go along this thing, or actually this is plastic, so it should be easy to drill into. And I've always thought about just popping that piece off and then feeding the wires through there, and then kind of going over here. I hope the camera's pointed at that, and drilling a hole, and then it would just come out and go the line there. Maybe it'll come out there and go to the panel, which will be in between these. So anyway, I don't think I even need to do that, because if you have the door closed, it doesn't even seem to really touch the wire. So I could just do it like that, and that should work. But what I want to do is have it go through this, or maybe this one if it doesn't fit. This one's all electrical wires, and this one is the water that goes to the windshield wiper fluid. So it's so easy to pop all this trim off. It's really nice. I like working on this car. But anyway, so then it would come down through here and then go all the way down there to where the battery is and where the solar charge controller will be located. Which is what you need to do. First you take out the two screws there, and then you pop the cover of the e-brake off, and then there's a screw right there, and you unscrew that, and then this just lifts off. So let's see what it looks like under there. I kind of want to grab the screw. Just put the screws there, and see if I can. Oh yeah, see, it just lifts right up. So I should be able to feed that through there somehow and get it to come out on the other side. See, there's that tubing, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna do that, and so I'll just have it to go under here. Should be able to do that. Cool. Alright, so I've attached the solar panel to the bracket, the Renogy bracket, and this is adjustable. It'll be able to tilt. You can see it's got these little knobs, and then there's like legs for it to stand up, so it'll go up like that, and it's adjustable. And I just have these pieces of super strut. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Look how close it is to the window. So I have to cut those if I even do it this way. I'm trying to figure out if there's a better way to get this thing mounted up there. And I wish these were a little shorter, so it'd be, I wanted it to be in between these two things, but like level with them, but it's clearly right over them. That's what I wanted to avoid, but I guess if I want to be able to have it mounted up there and tilt, this is what you got to do. Maybe that's where I'll put the shovel. There's an idea. Put the quick fists back up there and have the shovel in the back. I just hate putting stuff on the outside of the vehicle because one, it's going to affect miles per gallon, and two, more stuff people see that they might want to steal. Okay, here's how it's all going to be set up. So these wires go up to the starting battery alternator, and so power goes there, and all the negatives are going to go here. And then this is positive out, so this will go through this inline fuse up to power here, and that's how this will be powered by this from the sun. And then power from solar panel goes here, and that'll go up to the roof to the solar panel, and then a negative will also go to the solar panel, and then negative go into this terminal. And then to power the stuff like the fridge and everything, you need the fuse block. So how does that get powered? Power from here to my 125 amp fuse into the box. Negative connects here. That'll go straight to the battery. And then I can power up to 12 different things here. And the fridge will be sitting right there. And I'll be adding like some USB C and A chargers, and a plug-in for my laptop somewhere. But yeah, also there'll be a Bluetooth module plugged into this, and a battery temperature sensor, and that's pretty much it. So all I'm doing right now is I had to order all the lug ring terminals, and I need to get a crimper, and I'm waiting on some wire to arrive in the mail, and then I can wire it all up, and then all I have to do now is mount these things to this wood and mount it like this will be like the back wall up against this, protecting it more, and I'll probably put another board in front of this, or at least something that stops stuff from being in that hole. And I will probably put the automotive carpet underneath this whole thing, and then also over the top of this. And then if I can figure out wherever I put the uh, mats that were on the floor here, I'll set them there, because I'll be stepping here to get into the bed, and that's where my feet will be when I'm using the desk and stuff. So can't wait to see this all come together with the solar on the roof. Pretty cool, guys.